This is a list of the 10 worst movie villains, characters that were supposed to be strong, frightening, or memorable. Instead, they failed, either because of the script, the performance, or completely unclear motivation. Let's begin. 10th place. Enchantress in Suicide Squad was meant to be a supernatural and dangerous being. Instead, her presence felt unbalanced and unnatural. Her motivation was unclear, and her actions in the climax felt almost absurd and unconvincing. Moreover, she was too disconnected from the rest of the team, so she didn't work as a threat or part of the story. 9th place. Mr. Freeze. In Batman and Robin, Mr. Freeze was supposed to be a tragic character, a scientist who lost his wife and tries to save her at any cost. But instead of a deep story, we got a caricature full of icy puns. The script and his visual design completely destroyed the potential of what could have been one of Batman's most interesting villains. 8th place. Malakth. Malakth was the main villain in Thor: The Dark World. Although he was supposed to lead the Dark Elves and bring chaos, his character was completely empty. He lacked any depth or personality. He was meant to be a threat to the entire universe, but after the film, he left no impression on the audience. He was just another anonymous villain with a big weapon and no inner conflict. 7th place. Steppenwolf. In the original 2017 Justice League, Steppenwolf was the main antagonist, a digital character who felt generic and uninteresting. His motivation was unclear, his personality flat, and the whole execution felt unfinished. In the newer Snyder Cut, he improved, but the original portrayal is still heavily criticized. 6th place. Venom. Venom in the third Spider-Man film had huge potential. In the comics, he is a complex character with a dark background and a strong bond to Peter Parker. But in the movie, he felt like a quickly inserted opponent without development. Both the symbiote and Eddie Brock were underdeveloped, and the conflict with him felt rushed. Instead of tension, we got a shallow action scene with no significance. If you found this video interesting, please consider subscribing or liking. It helps support more content like this and allows me to create more lists. Thanks for the support. 5th place. Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor in Batman vs Superman was one of the most controversial villains. Instead of a cold and calculated strategist, we got a chaotic, overacting man without a clear goal. His dialogues were confusing and his style unimpressive. They failed to create a character who commands respect, which is crucial for Luthor. 4th place. Apocalypse. In X-Men, Apocalypse was supposed to be the ultimate threat, the oldest mutant with godlike power who reshapes the world according to his will. But the film failed to properly showcase his strength. His look was weak, his motivation barely explained, and the overall impact minimal. Instead of fear, he evoked confusion. 3rd place. Dominic Green. In Quantum of Solace, Dominic Green was meant to represent a threat within a secret organization, but he remained an unremarkable character with no charisma. His plan was boring and his personality almost non-existent. In Bond movies, where villains are usually distinct and original, he felt completely forgettable. He did not bring tension or challenge. 2nd place. The Mandarin. In Iron Man 3, the Mandarin was initially presented as a mysterious and dangerous leader, charismatic, calm, convincing. But then it was revealed he was just an actor hired to play the role. This twist disappointed many fans. From an iconic Tony Stark antagonist, only an empty gimmick remained. 1st place. Dracula 3000. A film that tried to bring the legendary character into a sci-fi setting, but the result was catastrophic. Dracula lost all his mystery, respect, and terror. A character that should symbolize darkness and seductive threat was reduced to a poorly written copy with no atmosphere. One of the greatest villains in history became a failed space vampire. That was the list of the 10 worst movie villains based on their execution. Do you agree, or do you think someone's missing? Write your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.